We've been waiting since February for this. This is it. Training camps are done. Lockout is finished. Preseason is in the books today. September 8th, 2011. Let's go. Saints, Packers kick it off tonight. And it also kicks off another rousing edition of Turner's Takes, the Red Zone Picks. A brand new segment we're going to do here where we're going to basically just go down one by one on each game here, really quick, maybe about a minute or 30 seconds to about a minute each one here. Get this done quick, fast. Let's just get it rolling here. It's the Turner Red Zone Picks. Pittsburgh at Baltimore starting it off on Sunday. The battle of all battles in the AFC North. It's a dogfight. Records, even though there's been no wins, no losses, just throw it out the window. Throw it out the window. Last year's records, everything, because this is going to be a fun blue-collar style dogfight. That bearing in mind, Baltimore is tired of being the Pittsburgh Steelers punch bag. And I am too. So I'm going to take the Baltimore Ravens to start things off here and start off getting the crown of the AFC North. Baltimore wins this one. Atlanta at Chicago. The Falcons heading off to the Windy City, where it's home of the Recyclables and Marion Barber, Sam Hurd, Roy Williams, and much, much more, folks. That bearing in mind, we don't know if Jay Cutler is a leader quite yet. So this game couldn't basically start up something or finish it off quicker than you can say end of the line. Atlanta and Chicago. Atlanta just has way too many great wide receivers, a great quarterback who has shown he's a leader, and just a solid enough defense where they can get the job done. Atlanta wins this one. Cincinnati at Cleveland. I call it the Battle of Ohio. Ugh. Well, Pat Shurmur is going to be debuting, and so is Andy Dalton for the Bengals. But I really think the Cleveland Browns are on the right track right now, so I'm going to take the Cleveland Browns to win this by a field goal. Cincinnati will give them a fight, which is shocking, but they are going to. It happens every year in the Battle of Ohio. Cleveland wins this one, and Colt McCoy starts things off with a bang, at least 3-4 touchdowns. Indianapolis at Houston. The Manningless Colts versus the Houston Texans at Houston. Arian Foster, no go either. Ben Tate will be taking the snaps, the second-round draft pick. That bearing in mind, though, Matt Schaub, a lot of weapons, especially when Andre Johnson, Kevin Walter, Owen Daniels. They also got Ben Tate. He's going to do something there. Joel Dressen, David Anderson, a top-notch offensive line. I think the Texans are going to be able to just say, this is our year to take the AFC North, the South, excuse me. And the Houston Texans will win this one, but don't. Tennessee at Jacksonville. This is simple. Jacksonville's going to win this. They have a better defense than Tennessee. Tennessee just is starting to rebuild once again here and start reliving those good old days of when they were the Oilers. Maybe Warren will come on retirement. Buffalo at Kansas City. This is a tough one. This is a potentially battle of third-place teams here. But I'm going to give the home advantage to Kansas City. They got one of the best fan bases in the country at Arrowhead Stadium. Kansas City wins this one, and Matt Castle is a much better quarterback than Ryan Fitzpatrick. Philadelphia at St. Louis. This is my first upset of the year. And this does not mean one damn thing when it comes to the records of the Eagles and the Rams. The Rams win this one at home, and here is why. Eagles are going to be rusty. They're going to be starting to build here. And they're going to start gelling and getting things rolling here. But Josh McDaniels' offensive stance is going to take over this game. I think St. Louis is going to handle Eagles fairly well for a little bit. The Eagles will come back. But I think St. Louis will win this one by 10 points. So St. Louis upset special. Detroit at Tampa Bay. Hey, Detroit, you did this last year. You won the game 23-20 last year. Let's see if you can continue it back-to-back. I'll take Detroit at Tampa. Tampa's having trouble even getting tickets right now. They might be having a blackout, but hopefully that doesn't happen. Even though I love what GM Mark Romanek is doing in Tampa, but I got to go with Detroit, and I love Jim Schwartz. Carolina and Arizona. Cam Newton's first debut regular season game. He's going to be taking on Kevin Cobb and the Cardinals. Now, the defense is an issue. Larry Fitzgerald is not. Larry Fitzgerald is one of the best wide receivers in the NFL for a reason. And Cobb Fitzgerald will connect at least 2 times. And Beanie Wells and Chester Taylor, newly acquired from the Bears, is going to make some noise. So I will take the Arizona Cardinals over the Carolina Panthers. Minnesota at San Diego. Minnesota defense suspect. Donovan McNabb will be debuting, but San Diego's already ready to go. Phillip Rivers, Greg Minuski, all kinds of great weapons, great coaching as well, and this is Norv Turner's final shot. Seattle at San Francisco. Do I even have to analyze this game? Seattle. Seattle, Seattle, Seattle. Only because maybe Tavares Jackson will be gone in the second half and Charlie Whitehurst can take over here. I just don't believe in the team that has Alex Smith as a quarterback. The Giants and the Washington Redskins. Well, the Skins are going to start getting things rolling here on the injury plague Giants already. So the Washington Redskins, Tim Hightower will run all over them. Dallas and New York Jets, Sunday Night Football game debut. And I'm going to go with the New York Jets. The Dallas Cowboys just lost their first-round draft pick, Tyron Smith, 2 to 4 weeks. And that's a big loss right there. If you had thought the Terrence Newman being lost was bad, just wait till the Jets get a hold of you. The Jets will win that one. Monday Night Football doubleheader to close it out here. New England and Miami. I think Tom Brady's going to get things started off nicely here against the inconsistent Chad Henne. Will Reggie Bush show up? We don't know. Good defense from Miami won't be enough. And finally, Oakland at Denver. Are we going to see a change in the atmosphere in the NFC West? Are the Raiders going to be good? Are the Broncos going to be good? Only time will tell. But however, Kyle Orris, Week 1, Red Zone picks. Pittsburgh at Baltimore, got Baltimore. Atlanta at Chicago, Atlanta. Cincinnati at Cleveland, Cleveland. Indianapolis at Houston, Houston. Tennessee at Jacksonville, Jacksonville. Buffalo at Kansas City, KC. Philly at St. Louis, upset special, St. Louis. Detroit at Tampa Bay, Detroit. Carolina at Arizona, Arizona. Minnesota at San Diego, the Chargers. Seattle at San Francisco, Seattle. Giants at the Redskins, Skins. Dallas at the Jets, Jets, Jets. New England at Miami, the Patriots, and the Oakland Raiders, and the Denver Broncos, Denver. Now remember, I'm Jake Turner. The passion for sports never ends at the buzzer. Have a great football day.